God damn, damn. Woo. That shit ridiculous, nigga. Why that nigga watching me? Look on.
Tell a fuck nigga quit pocket watching, who watch in my pocket, cause what's in my pocket gon' sound like a rocket. No way you can stop it. If I pull it out, then I promise I'm blocking. From the play, 2 hours away from them rockets. I ain't gon' stop it till that left.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, music fans of all ages, bro, you have tapped in to the greatest show on the internet, man. We back.
Yes.
Mic Drop is back, man. And I'm excited because I have somebody that I've been trying to get on, man. Somebody I've been hoping to get on. It's going to be a great show, man. I got Quanny Mann sitting right next to me, man.
You know it. Quanny.
Yeah,
You hear me?
Hell yeah. So, man, this is kind of, last minute. I really didn't sit down and draw up any questions. So we're just going to have a real conversation.
Yeah, that's all it got to be.
So, man, first and foremost, thanks for being on the show.
For sure.
I appreciate that.
Sure.
Like, nobody's business, man. Let's just jump right into where you come from. Mm-hmm. I know you're a local artist, but let's just go ahead and talk about your upbringing and where you came from and where your plans are going.
Mm-hmm. So starting off, I was born in Lufkin, Texas. I started off there for like a few years, and then that's when we moved here. But originally, my mom had already moved here when she was in her teenagers, met my dad, and obviously got pregnant with me, moved back to Texas, had me, and then we stayed there for like a year or two, like I said, moved around a whole bunch, and then that's when we came back to Coffeyville. I met my little brother's father, CMB, and we've been back and forth, Texas, Coffeyville, half my life pretty much, like all over Texas, and then always back to Coffeyville. We'd stay in Texas for a year or two, be right back. So I'm a Seaville baby at the same time as I'm also a Texan. So
yeah, that's what's up, man. You did speak about your little brother, CMB.
Yeah, shout out to CMB.
Yeah, for sure, man. The villain.
That's always gonna be my favorite rapper.
Yeah, there you go. I had him on the show multiple times. He's done some stuff with your uncle.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to him too.
Yeah, sir. Shout out to King Swerve.
I remember when he made that name. Me and him was chilling together, and we was both, hood activities, younger, doing dumb stuff we weren't supposed to, and he had just kind of moved down or up here. He had never been in this area, and so I'm telling him like kind of the slang and stuff, and like we bust swerves, you know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I like that, man. Man, I'm about to be King Swerve, and he really ran with it though. He really ran with it,
and that's it suits him well, man, because that's a solid dude.
Mm-hmm. But even not in that type of category, like when we're talking about that type. Swerve could mean a whole bunch of different things, and he fits that. You know what I'm saying? He's always on the move.
Yeah, he's always on the move and always doing whatever he can to make shit happen. Yeah, to make shit pop.
Yeah, and he stamped that name for G Herbo. Got it too. Let's keep it 100. He had that first.
Yeah, true that. But yeah, man, I've had CMB on this show, and then like I said, they did a show, and then I've been able to have him on the Wave Runners Bash that we do every year.
I need to get in that.
Man, I'm telling you.
I've been trying to get down here, boy.
Hey, man, what's cool, though, is this summer we're actually planning to make a trip to Texas.
I seen that. And I need y'all to do that.
Yeah, so we definitely going to make it happen, bro.
Yeah.
One way or another, man, we're going to get you on that show.
For sure.
Compete for that belt. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think they want that. I ain't gonna lie. They try to leave me out the conversation a lot.
Speaking of that, man, leaving you out the conversation. So, man, you've been doing music for quite some time. By the way, it's incredible. Every time I listen to anything you put out, man, I know you just put something out the other day.
I can't even remember the name. My girl was just listening to it, but I just dropped that just to have something for the beginning of the year. It wasn't even, to be honest, that wasn't even finished.
Right on.
That was just sitting in my phone. I seen it unfinished, and I listened to it, and I was like, man, it's good enough to drop for now. just to have something. Because when I go to make the video, I was gonna redo it and just to have something out. It's January. You know, if you really working, you dropping on January.
Yeah, that's true. That's fact. That's fact, man.
And I didn't want to drop the stuff I got ready because I got this album coming. I just dropped the album at the end of the year.
Yep.
I dropped All Dogs Go to Heaven, my second one, the sequel. But I got another one, my KDC album, which is one of my first albums that started to actually get me out there around here.
Can I turn on it? Okay, out there.
But
my bad, man. I'm over here like tripping. I'm like, I've done that before too, man.
But after I had like that started to go around all around Coffeyville, everybody was listening to KDC. So I'm like, now this year, 2026, is gonna be my year. This is the year I done already manifested it. I done already said it. I done spoken into existence. So now it ain't got no choice but to happen.
Yeah,
so
there you go, man.
This year I'm gonna drop that album. But up in between, I didn't really want to drop nothing in that caliber. Yeah, right. I'm just trying to give y'all little teasers, you know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of what that was, just to drop something.
Yeah, man, it's off the hook too, man. Go check it out on YouTube.
Yeah,
man, I can't think of the name of it. It's got the wolf on it.
It's Fenrir.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's the Greek. He's not a god, but he's the person that's gonna eat Odin.
Okay.
In Ragnarok.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's kind of like my thing. You know, my little brother got his whole villain clan thing that he's coming out with. We've always been LSD. That's me, him, and our other little brother Bango. But we kind of just don't really be all on the LSD thing no more. So he started coming up with the villain clan. Yeah. And he was like, man, what's your villain? And I was like, man, you know me. I'm Wolf all the way.
There you go. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, he's got that. He's trying to do the merch and shit, man. That shit's off the hook too, boy.
And speaking of, I just got a whole bunch of merch that I'm coming out with. I got my manager. He put up a website, but I think he wants to like redo it. So I think it might be currently down right at this moment because I think he's gonna. They're supposed to be. We did a winter line, and then we're supposed to be trying to come around to the spring line. And I think what he's doing is he's got it on pause, so he can just drop it all in one walk. Because it's not going to be just clothes. Like there's coffee mugs, you get posters, there's stickers, CDs, there's all types of stuff. T-shirts, hoodies, all that, obviously. Pants, socks.
Yeah.
We're trying to see if we can even try to figure out how to get a custom shoe.
Oh, damn. Okay. Hell yeah. See, there you go, man. Not just music, man.
Yeah.
He's bringing everything.
I gotta work.
You better step it up.
I gotta work.
All you other artists, step it up. But anyways, we go back to you know, not being in conversation. I do want to bring up something though. Not to knock on anybody in this area,
right?
But a lot of the young cats that are doing music here today, man, all got started with you.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts.
And a lot of people don't, realize that that you are the
pioneer.
Yeah, pioneer for this area. Yep. You know what I mean? So
and now I'm trying to go back home and try to outreach it, because you know how many people from where I'm at right now have been asking about the people that are down here rap. They don't even know I brought them fans. Right. They don't even know. There's people down there that know them.
Yeah, that's what's
like
up.
One of my homeboys, he's never met Debo, my little brother, ever. I told him when I was on the way down here, I was like, hey man, he called me, he was like, you made it? I was like, yeah, I made it. He was like, what you doing right now? I'm like, I'm chilling with my little brother. He said, oh, Debo, CMB. He said, tell him I said, what's up? Y'all gonna make a new song? Like they that in tune, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up though, man. That's how it works.
But that's just how I am. I show love to everybody. Now, even if I'm not pointing no names, but not always that people show love to me, but that's just how I am. I started y'all. I'm not gonna leave y'all there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So regardless how anybody feel or whatever they got going on, I'm always showing love. I'm always, every time I see them post a little song, I look.
Yeah.
I check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every video, I seen every one of your interviews. Every one.
Yeah.
Even just the ones that y'all was just having little chills or checking out music reviews. I watched all of them.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what's up though.
But that's me. I'm in tune with music. I got to. That's just my thing. I've been writing since I was 6.
Damn.
Since I was 6 years old.
Great.
And when I started, I wasn't writing songs. I was writing poems and books.
Right.
Like I was writing stories and stuff. And then my mom came in and like, you know, that was around the time Justin Bieber and all these little boy bands were starting up. And so like a lot of boys were trying to sing, and then there was rappers in the group. And so my mama came to me and my stepbrother. She was like, why don't y'all start a little rap group? I pay for y'all the studio time, blah, blah, blah. They were scared. They didn't want to do it. I thought it was cool. I was like, man, that sound dope as hell. I already write poems, so I'm starting to change my poems into songs, taking some of my stories and turning that into songs. That's also why you can listen to my music. I have so many people that tell me, like, when I listen to your music, I don't even feel like you're singing. I feel like you be talking to me, like having a conversation with me or telling me a story.
Oh yeah,
But that's how
you can feel the deepness in a lot of your lyrics, man.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just. You can definitely tell that you're speaking from experience, through pain,
right,
through all the struggles. I mean, yeah, you can definitely see the poetry side of your lyrics.
Yeah, me and Keith, rest in peace, my boy. When Keith was younger, Keith, how he first started on music, he used to write poems. I don't know if a lot of new people knew this, but Keith was a poet when we were younger. And he used to always come over to my dad's house and he'd be showing me his poems. And I was like, bro, why don't you try to, because I'm already 12 by this time. This 6 years of me already making music now.
Right.
I'm starting to try to rap. At first I was a singer. Now I'm trying to learn how to rap. I'm like, man, why don't you try to sing that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what you think? Because he was always choir and, you know what I'm saying? He's always had a voice. We both used to sing all the time. So I'm like, man, try to sing it. And he started doing it. He was like, I was like, man, that sounds good. And then he started meeting, like him and Dante already knew each other, but that's when Dante started coming out with, I might want to rap. And so they started making songs. And then one day Keith hit me up and he was like, hey, I need you, because I didn't know Dante. I didn't know Dante at the time, but I had known of him because him and my little brother had did some stuff when they was kids, some little stupid, childish, dumb stuff. And so, you know, this is my little brother, so I kind of felt some type of way towards Dante, where I was like, man, I don't like you because you trying to get my little brother in trouble. But really, honestly, it was my little brother just as much as it was him. You know what I'm saying? But Keith was like, man, don't hold that against him, man. He can rap, man. I'm telling you, I've come through. Just check him out. I'm like, man, come on. We come over there. We made like 3-4 songs, and then it was like a week later, Dante was going through some stuff, which I don't want to say everything he was going through, but he was going through some stuff at home and stuff, and you know, his mom's already incarcerated and stuff, and so he came to my house. It was late. I was already up because I'm 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. This is when I still used to record 16. I'm up all night recording. He knocked at my door and he's like, man, I knew you was up. I was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, man, I'm going through a lot. Can I record? And I was like, man, come on. We recorded a whole album. That was when the My Son album came out.
Oh, hey.
And they've been working since. Johnny, when I met Johnny, he was living on 3rd and I was living on 1st. But I had just moved out of my grandma's. And then that's when my brother Tyson was like, hey, I know a dude that just moved down here. He be rapping a little bit. Get with him and see what you think. And man, me and Johnny non-stop dropping songs. We got so many songs that ain't even up no more that, like, you know what I'm saying?
And Johnny's cool as shit. You know,
that's my little cousin. He crazy.
Yeah, he's super cool, man.
He was calling me a minute ago. I got to call him back once we get done and see what he's doing.
Yeah. I like Johnny a lot, man. I like, Flo's my dude for sure. That's my nephew. So anyway, shout out to them, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Pedro and Flo, man.
Bro.
So, man, what's your plans? What do you got going on? I know that you got a lot. You plan on dropping the album. You got any shows planned up? Yeah.
We had one for December 6th. My manager had already booked one, but I told him, because we were still working on the album that's coming out now, I was like, man, it's not a good time right now. We need to wait and try to get everything in lines. Because, like, even with this interview, I wanted to be able to come down here, have merch and stuff already ready, have, like, my posters, already have the album done so I could be able to show all of that. But time just wouldn't always work how it works. So I was like, man, I got to go in there and get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going. And here we
are. Yeah, because that's like I said, man. We've been trying to do this for a while.
We done tried to set up like 3 times.
Yeah, we've been trying to do it, man. It's always something that pops up
every time. Last time I was gonna try to ride with I can't think of his name right now. He cold though. He from Texas too. He done did an interview with you.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony, boy.
Yeah.
Tony cold as hell.
Yeah,
Tony cold as hell, boy.
Yeah, that's my brother, man.
Yeah, that rhymes definitely need to be in his name.
Yeah,
he cold.
He's legit, bro. He's legit.
Yeah, he cold. Like I definitely got to work with him ASAP.
Yeah, and he does a lot, man. He's constantly putting out, constantly dropping,
and that's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I'm into. This is what I do. Yeah. Like, to be honest, if I had the chance or the choices to, I stay in the studio all day.
There you go.
Or even if it ain't just studio, like, I ain't gonna lie, shows, I'm into that. Yeah. I love performing, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the best performers. Like, I get all the way into it. I'm gonna get in your face. I'll get off the the stage and get in the crowd if I got to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I love all of that. I love all of that. I like music videos, just doing the music videos, in the music video, helping them edit, the afterwards, watching it a million times. Like everything about music just interests me so much. It always has. When I was kids, I used to watch all the award shows, every last one of them. And now I'm at the point I don't watch them no more because I'm waiting till I'm there.
Yeah. And it's gonna happen.
Exactly. I'm gonna see it in first person.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna be like, I knew that dude.
Yeah.
I did an interview
with
him
you probably
back
be
in
there
the day.
with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't say that, boy. I get excited. But yeah, man. So you heard that, Tony, man. Holler at him.
Yeah, for sure.
You're not too far from him, really, in Texas. So, yeah, man. Holler at him. Let's get this feature done, man. I know it will be off the hook, man.
I'm telling you.
And both deliveries, like his delivery, your delivery. I mean, it will be perfect, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It'll mash real good. Man.
His music videos kill me, bro. He's funny as hell.
Yeah,
but I like shit like that, though. That's fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the baby first started coming out with his videos, and it was all like, you know, like the shoes, we had the big muscle suit on. Like, I like, man, that's funny as hell. Like, I like shit like that. Like, if I had the choice, I'd have all types of crazy shit in my music videos. I can't, like, really, the plan is, I got so much going on, but once I hit this pop, man, I got plans already for that.
Yeah.
Like, I got some stuff I can't even talk about, but one thing I can say, I got a music video that I'm trying to work on where I got to get a whole bunch of choreographers, a whole bunch of props, and a whole bunch of outfits because I want, like, almost a Game of Thrones music video. Like, where I'm on a horse, you know, crown on, rapping, doing my thing, just riding while a whole bunch of people are just having a war around me.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Or I'm on the throne on another scene and people are out, you know, like the peasants asking for their problems, like, hey, can you help my village? You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing stuff like that. I'm sending them a couple ghosts, and you never know what it might be. I'm into
that's
crazy
like a whole
stuff.
movie, though.
Yeah, I want it to really be like that. Like, I'm into stuff like that.
Yeah, that's like you know, Michael Jackson, man. He used to, back in the day, man, he would do like whole movie sets, like, you know, a 13-minute music video.
But I always said the best artists are the ones that can act too. And I like acting. I've always been in theater since I was a kid, choir and all stuff like that. Like, I've always been interested. So, like, for real, make a music video that's half a movie, that's right up my alley. Like, I'd be the type to, almost like the T Grizzly, make episodes. And, like, I would love stuff like that. Like, that's exactly what I like. Yeah,
that's what's up. See, but you can definitely tell it's a thing in your family, man, because your little brother, man, he's on it. Yeah, all the time, bro.
A character?
All the time. It's like you know, some people just, you can feel that it's forced. You can feel that they
no, that's just him.
Yeah.
That's just him.
Yeah.
So, that's just how we is. We individuals that, like, you know, we different.
Right.
That's the one thing that I think that's why I also stood out so much here, is because I'm so different. Same thing when I'm in Texas. Like, also being the back and forth thing, I think also helped me. Like, my accent isn't neither one.
Yeah.
I come down here and they say I sound too country. I go down there and they say I sound too proper. Like, I can't get right. I'm like, they're down there saying soda, I'm still down there saying pop, and then I come down here and they're saying stick, and I'm like bar. I'm like, I ain't got it right, you know.
Yeah, but that's good though, man. You know, world travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good thing. That's a good. You know, a lot of people make fun of for that shit, but that's a good thing to have.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Especially because I feel like I'm adaptable now. Like, anywhere I go, I always feel like I can adapt to anywhere I go. I've never really had too much problems moving anywhere, and it's because we move so much. Like, all throughout my childhood, I was moving. In Texas, I ain't gonna lie, I think it's more places that I've lived, like towns and cities that I've lived in, that I couldn't even count on all my hands, like all my fingers and my toes.
Damn.
That many places. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking of it, and it's a list. I'm like, I don't even think I want to just start naming off all of them. We be sitting here for a minute.
Right. Hey, it's all right though, man. Like I said, we've been trying to do this for a long time, so we can sit here all day long.
Right.
Well, I guess I can't do that because Brock's got a DJ deal, but you know. So anyways, man, again, I didn't write any of these questions down, so we're just trying to go with it. So who has influenced you as far as music goes? What made you want to get into music to begin with?
Well, to be honest, I don't think anybody influenced me to get into music. Cause like I said, when I started, it was just a crazy, like my mom just came up with the idea and I was like, man, I like it. Cause I always been a writer. And I've always been a big music person. Like when I was 6 years old, I knew songs like word for word. Like I'm talking about like Twister type stuff. I could rap that word for word at 6 years old, and you're looking at me like, what in the world? But that's what I was into. I listened to the same song over and over again if I wanted to. Like that's just me. So it's like eventually I just like I like this. This is fun for me. I'm entertained just sitting here. I had notebooks on top of notebooks on top of notebooks. My mom had to throw out so many notebooks. And I'm like, but I just enjoyed it. Like I wouldn't even care about, like when I was younger, I didn't even care about recording. I didn't care about nothing. I just enjoyed doing it. And then once I started learning the rest of it, I was like, man, you could record this and turn it into a hit song. You can go perform and make music videos. Like, man, I'm trying to get into all of that. Right. And then once I turned 12, I started getting into rapping because of Eminem. Eminem is my favorite rapper.
There you go.
And so, like, I always listened to him, always up. But once I got 12 years old, I started actually understanding more. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to learn more, and I can understand more what he's talking about because he's older. You know what I'm saying? And he sometimes go off the wall, so a 6-year-old kid don't understand none of the shit he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? 12, I'm starting to understand some of it. I'm like, okay. Like, he's deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot. When I was 12, I was going through a lot. I lost my stepfather at 4 years old. I turn around and I lose my grandmas right after that. I turn around and lose aunts right after that. Then I'm nonstop moving from school to school, trying to keep my grades up, playing with different sports, all making friends in different places, then turn around and have to go somewhere else and make new friends. There's just so much going on that I felt like I wasn't in the right place at 12 years old. I was starting to get, like, really... You know what I'm saying? As a kid, shouldn't be that depressed, but it was just on me. And then I'd listen to him, and I was just like, man, I feel like he helping me. Sometimes I could listen to just a couple of his songs by myself, and I'd be cool after that. And I'm still like that. Like if I get too hyped, let me put on Not Afraid. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be motivated. I'm ready to go make some money now.
Yeah.
Can't nobody stop me. I'm not afraid.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the GOATs, man. For sure. You know, a lot of people want to, you know, talk about the whole white rapper this or white rapper that, but
that don't matter.
If you cut all color, if you cut all color out the deal,
there was never no color in rap.
Right. No.
To be honest, when rap first started, it wasn't just black people.
Right.
I'm keeping 100. There was already white MCs that were already out.
Yeah, a lot of Puerto Ricans.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a ton of Puerto Ricans. Bro.
Rap is not black culture. It has been embraced in black culture.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It is not ours, but it is fully embraced in ours. It's a big part of our culture. You see what I'm saying? But we can't gatekeep it to ourselves. Right. We can't say that. Because if that's the case, then what are we doing in country?
Yeah.
What we doing over there?
Yeah, true that.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of good black country singers too.
Taking over.
Like I wanted to make country when I was younger. Like I was one of the first rappers in this area that was already doing country. I was doing country before Lil Durk and Morgan Wallen was making Ace. When that came out, I was living here. I told my girl, I said, I gotta hurry up and pop because I want to put Durk and Morgan Wallen on a song with me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would hit. And at the time, they both of their songs were fighting for the #1 spot in the Billboard. So I was like, man, that'd be perfect. A week later, them motherfuckers came out with Broadway Girls Without Me. I was hurt. I was like, man, I gotta quit saying stuff around my iPhone because I think my iPhone be telling my business.
It is, man. That's a fact. They do. I'm telling you.
Like, man.
Ali, you don't need to be on camera. You know.
That's okay. She knows it's a wolf in here. She got to be on here.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a wolf.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, man. So, yeah, you're right though. Country is, you know, they're taking over country
rock
in a big way.
That rock. Look at Lil Uzi now. What y'all doing over there?
Yeah.
Like, so like, color has nothing to do with music. Music.
Nah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't like when they hit that. Oh, best white rapper. No, he's the best rapper.
Yeah. That's why
we can argue about this all day. There ain't no rapper that's out there that's better than him.
No, and the amount of stuff that he put out, that the sales that he's got. I mean, you can sit there and argue all day long. Yeah. But the numbers speak for themselves. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, not only that, how many people have tried to come for him and they're non-existent?
Yeah.
Look at Ja.
Yeah.
Last time we seen him in what, that scary movie? And I ain't heard nothing from Ja since. I think he tried to diss him not too long ago, and that didn't go too well. Benzino, he said something real quick, and then he dropped the what was it, the Doomsday? Benzino crying on the interview right after that. I'm like, what in the world going on?
True. And then you got Machine Gun Kelly. He turned into.
We don't even talk about him. He turned into a whole punk rock.
Yeah, he's something else.
Going to couples therapy and everything. Like, man, I understand, man. You ain't in the right place no more. Your favorite rapper did you good.
Him smash him for real.
You got to watch what you say.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some stuff you don't say. And that's a lot of things is, like, we should have freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. We should, but there's also use common sense.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes think before you speak.
Some love and respect, man, because
you know what I'm saying? You never know. That's really your favorite rapper, as you say, why are you talking about how fine his daughter is as soon as she turns 18?
Right. Yeah.
Suspect.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
That's just about how Bad Baby, as soon as she turned 18, she the biggest OnlyFans girl in the world.
How? Yeah.
How? Who was looking at Danielle when she was on Dr. Phil and was like, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till she...
Yeah, and I mean immediately when she turned 18, bro, like million plus.
And I think what's the little girl? Lil Tay did the same thing, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. This world is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
You know, there's a lot of such shit going on, especially in the elites.
Yeah,
but we could go. That could be hours upon hours of us talk about that. But so man, Eminem was definitely a big inspiration.
Yeah.
As far as like, so that's your hip hop inspiration. You don't have any. Who was you listening to? Growing up, other than
Chris Brown.
Okay.
I was with Chris Brown, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I almost don't even want to talk about it because I was so bad. I used to think I was Chris Brown, right? Little light skinned boy, used to keep my hair taper fade all the time, try to dress clean all the time. I could sing, you know what I'm saying? I just couldn't dance. So, like, as soon as they be like, hit the little move, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah.
I'm Quanny. I ain't I just like the way the song sound.
Yeah, right on.
He was one of my real big influences when the music came. And I always listened to Lil Wayne and like the big artists that I always been out. Jay-Z. I've listened to Tupac and Biggie back before. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I've always been a Dr. Dre fan. Yeah. Dr. Dre is Eminem, my favorite rapper. So I mean, you already kind of knew that was gonna happen.
But Dr. Dre, man, that dude, as far as producers go, you're talking, you can't get like that. That dude is the most. That's the elite. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
I ain't gonna lie. Him and Ice Cube, they did so much after NWA that I ain't gonna lie. Anybody coming up, you gotta work hard if you think you're gonna get to that level.
Oh yeah.
You gotta work hard.
And it's just not. It's not even just that. As far as business goes.
That's what I'm saying. They don't just do music. It's like they branch out. Ice Cube got movies. Dr. Dre got movies, and then Dr. Dre's always in games and doing partnerships with all these. Beats. They moving. Beats. And that's what I aspire to be like.
Cube's got that 3-on-3 basketball deal going on right now, man. That's off the hook too, boy. And now they got there's a female 3-on-3 that just came out. I just seen a thing about it. I can't remember the name of it. But it's gonna look off the hook too. And that's something that Cube can say, hey man, I inspired that.
Yeah.
Because it ain't his shit, but they doing exactly what he was doing.
Exactly.
So that's the beauty about hip hop and some of the guys that started in hip hop now doing something incredible business wise.
Right. And that's what leads me to my plans is like that's how I feel like I want to do. Like it ain't just about music. I want to branch out into so much things, but I want to use my music to be able to touch people, help people. Yeah. That's why a lot of my songs you could listen to and they might some people might be like, it ain't for me. And that's because it's really not for you.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's for your cousin that's going through some things right now. Send him the song and see how he feel about it.
Fact.
Y'all might be arguing for the rest of the week after that.
Yeah, that's fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I make songs that try to help people. So when I do start to get to that point, I hope that I can do stuff that empowers people. Like I want to be one of the people once I get on to where I want to be, I want to start a whole bunch of like studios and places like this.
Yeah.
Like smaller places where there's full of talent that don't have the chance to get out.
Right.
I want to do stuff like that. I want to go out and find other small talents, and you know what I mean, stuff
Right.
like that.
And I think that's why I was so drawn to you, because that's what I've been trying to do
Yeah.
with the whole Wave Runners deal.
And that's why I was like, I gotta get on this because I like the movement. It's exactly what I'm into.
Right. And I think that's why I was drawn to you so much, because I know that's what, I mean, you started this whole music genre, the whole thing in music as far as this area goes. And so I had to get you on because you're such a legend at such a young age.
I appreciate
You know
that.
what I mean? So for me, I had to get you on.
I sure appreciate that.
I wouldn't be here if it wouldn't have been Quanny Mann. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here because, let's think about it. If it wasn't for Quanny Mann, we wouldn't have had Flo. We would have had Johnny.
Right.
We wouldn't have all these guys, you know?
Well, I mean, y'all might
this area.
have, but they might not have been the same.
You're right.
Because I'm gonna keep it 100. Like Flo, he got his own style. So I've never say that I made his style. But when he first started rapping, you can ask him yourself how many songs did he. Hey, check this out. What you think about that? It might even have been a song we were making. There is a song. One of the songs me, him, and Keith made that went viral and on his part that everybody likes, where he speeds up and rap. I was the one who told him to do that.
Yeah.
He was gonna rap it slow, and I was like, no, speed it up.
Yeah.
And he's like, what you like? How? And then when he said it, he was like, yeah. I like that.
But so that's the thing though, is if they might have been there.
Maybe.
Maybe. But with you, man, that dog is shitting like crazy.
Yeah.
But with you doing what you did, man, and bringing the whole inspiration to this area,
and bringing us all together when I did it too. I didn't just always pick one person. I always tried to get us all together.
Yeah, and that's
when I found out Dante made music, I wanted him and Keith to work. When I found out we wanted to make music, well, I kind of forced him to make music and keep it real. I want him to branch with people. Johnny, I'm trying to get him to branch with people, and that's why I love what they're doing now, because they're working. When I was first getting them to do it, it was so hard to get them to work together. They always wanted to work with me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. And that's what's beautiful about the whole situation too. And with you is you was able to make everybody put that ego to the side and do what needed to be done for this area,
right?
To get people, to put them on and to get the music out and for people to realize that there is so much talent in it. There is so much talent. So much talent in Coffeyville, Kansas.
Look at Ski. Because I'm gonna keep it 100. Ski, I don't even know Ski. You know what I'm saying? I've never met him. I'm trying to get with him while I'm down here, but I've never met him.
Right.
But I even feel like I could be a reason he started. Not saying I did anything, but because all these people are now working and they're looking for music videos, somebody had to come out here and start making music. You see what I'm saying? He's seen the profit and the work he could do.
Right.
But like you said, if I wouldn't have maybe had them doing that, he probably would have never even did that. He could have been engineer IT or something for all we know. We don't know.
Right.
But he seen the market and he was like, hey.
Oh yeah. And to have all these guys.
And he's cold. I've been seeing his music. Ooh,
man,
he's cold. I got to get me one.
Yeah, he's out there, bro. Even when it comes to his photography's out. Like everything that Ski does is, I mean, he really does Midas touch, man. He turns everything into gold, bro.
That's all we need. That's what Coffeyville needs. You know, it was at a point to where really one of the reasons I left is because I felt like Coffeyville was dying. I kept telling everybody, this is before the apartments got tore down and before all these new places. I was telling everybody, I was like, man, the co-op is going to buy up the east side.
Oh yeah.
It's like, no, they can't buy the apartments. They can't. I'm telling you, they're going to buy it and they're going to tear it down and they're going to replace it with big buildings. And then eventually this town is going to start dying off. So what they're going to do to fix it is they're going to turn this whole big highway into a whole bunch of new stores. Yeah. I come back 2-3 years later.
It's a fact, man. This whole thing is, you look at the population pre-flood, and then you look at the population now. Yeah. And, I'm not no conspiracy theorist or nothing like that, but that flood happened, and it's awful fishy, awful funny that
how much they made off, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. The flood had to have hit the co-op first, right?
Right.
So why is the co-op still standing then?
Yeah, and why? Yeah,
But we ain't got to get into all that. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's for
Facts.
them. That's
Facts.
for them. Hey, more power to them.
And then
They
you
figured
think
it
about
out.
all the. I mean, they got a whole half of a fucking town now.
That's what I was telling people. I
Like
was
a
like,
whole
man, once
half
they
of
get the
fucking
whole east side, it's gonna get scary after that.
Right.
Because now we only have the west.
Yeah.
Like at one point in time, Coffeeville was really populated.
Right.
So we would have not all fit on the west. That's why so many people are moving now.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's not room,
that's
and that's
right.
what I told everybody. I was like, it's dying, man, and that's what we need. Is more people out here working, more people out here bringing. Like Coffeeville used to be a big, important. Like this is a historical place. Like a lot of people don't even know. But you can go to Texas right now, and there's papers about Coffeeville because the Dalton gang. They're from Texas.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This is where they got stopped at.
Oh yeah.
They hit all the way from Texas all the way down, but Coffeeville was like, Let me show you something.
Yeah. The
And that's just one thing. That's just one thing. Coffeeville, when it first got made, the reason its name is Coffeeville is a historical thing. You see what I'm saying? Like Coffeeville has so much into it, and you see all the buildings with the symbols on them and stuff. They've been here since. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Coffeeville's an important place, so we can't let it die.
Right.
We can't let the co-op take it all the way over. I mean,
Yeah.
they got to do what they got to do. They're making their money, but this is our home at the same time.
Fact. That's a fact, man.
So the more people we got that's bringing stuff that's gonna put eyes on us, that's the better it is. Because then other people can see, hey, y'all can't get rid of that town and make it a co-op. There's people that's thriving there, good people, talented people, people that can make something of themselves. Or at least, if anything, before it happens, we can at least get these people in the spotlight to be able to move out and go do what they need to do. So then they can just take fucking Coffeeville at that point. We're all gone doing better and bigger things.
That's fact. That's fact. Yeah, because Coffeeville, man, there is so much talent. God, there's so much talent.
It always has been. How many times do we have football players and basketball players that when I was younger, man, we had so many sports heads that were just cold and could have did so much. But I feel like our talent gets minimized because of how small we are. You know what I'm saying? Not many people really got to reach out and go to all those other places. And that was why I was like, I got to make the move to go ahead and go to Texas. I'm like, it's bigger for me, and then that way I can still bring back, you know.
That's why I said, man, you was blessed enough to be able to spread your wings and get out of here. That's a beautiful thing, all of its own. I hope and I pray that some of these other guys can do the same thing and not fall into the black hole that is Southeast Kansas. You know what I mean? So
this
many
place gets you stuck.
Right, bad.
You know how many people we had that moved here and just never left?
Oh yeah.
Like, to be honest, us. Like my mom is a Texan. She had never been down here. My aunt, who was down here, she told her to come down here. She was like messing with my mom, talking about, you'll know you there when you see the coffee cup. And so my mom looking all around. They like, we here. She's like, girl, I ain't seen no coffee cup yet. Where is that? The big coffee cup you was talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we not from here, but she came down here to visit. She was just supposed to be visiting.
Oh yeah.
She ended up in a whole relationship, got pregnant and everything else. I was supposed to be a twin. She was about to have 2 babies.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, so it will, man. It'll get you.
It'll get you quick.
And some of and then on top of that, there is so much struggle here because everything had left on from the flood. You used to have Amazon here.
Yeah.
You used to have Funk.
We used to have
all kinds of Java.
The east side used to be a good, a nice spot. It had plenty of houses. Like right before I moved, at the point there was only a couple houses on each street. And then the apartments. That's crazy. I remember there used to be behind the co-op. There used to be houses all back there. On you remember it was
they had that
3 streets back there, wasn't it?
Yeah, they had that one house in the middle of the co-op that refused to sell. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Yeah. So, man, East Side used to be off the hook, bro. The whole town of Coffeeville was off the hook. There was a lot of opportunity. Now there's not. And now you got all these guys that are stuck here that are. It's too easy to fall into a street style mentality. You know what I'm saying?
I was one of them.
Right.
16 out there doing stuff that most grown men was scared to do. You know, like there was many times I really should have got sat down. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody should have whooped my ass. Somebody should have shot me. I could have ended up in jail. There was so many times I just did stuff that just didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it did make sense, but it's still just because somebody else is in the wrong don't always mean you're right. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I did stuff just because other people did stuff. Like you bring drama to me, 16 me, I make my day. You know what I'm saying? But that don't always mean it's good. You know, so I'm glad that now I'm older. I got 5 kids. I'm a lot different. I think about stuff when recently. I don't want to talk too much about it, but right before I came down here, somebody ran up on me and hit me.
Damn.
And the first thing I thought of, usually instant me, 16 me.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't have took but a half a second.
Yeah.
After I got touched, before he got touched a couple times. I stopped and stood there for at least a good 10 seconds, just like, did this really just happen? I'm in front of cameras. Like, I'm at my girl's job at the time. Like, there's cameras all right here. I know these used to be my old bosses. This job is my old job that she's working at now. So I'm like, I know the whole thing they got going on. I got kids in the car, man. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't really do that, but at the same time, I still wasn't gonna let him just do me in either. You see my face. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? My lip a little messed up because of the damn pimple, but other than that.
Yeah, man, because that's what, you know, a lot of kids don't realize, you know, 16, 17 years old, man, I was the same way. You know, it only takes a split second of rage or of trying to prove that you're him to
and see,
fuck your whole life.
I never did that. I never tried to prove nothing to nobody. That's never been my thing. If anything, I always used to tell people don't do that because it embarrasses you.
Oh yeah.
When you try to prove something to somebody, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody because you know what you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of times when I was here, I didn't have to fight. A lot of people knew me. I didn't have to say nothing to you. I didn't have to encourage you or try to be big and loud and try to intimidate. I didn't have none of that. Hey. Keep playing with me. You know what, Quanny? You right. You right. You right. Because it was a respect level. It ain't just that people were scared of me or nothing like that. People respected me. I'm a respectable person. I do you cool as long as you do me cool. But if you get foul, I get foul. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a scary motherfucker when I get that point. You know, and then 16 me up.
Yeah, that's
I'm glad I had them kids. I had my first son at 16. And I was still kind of running wild. And then once the second one came, I was like, I gotta start slowing down because I'm doing stuff that's just not right. And then we made the move to Texas. I started having more, and I was like, I gotta get my stuff together. Like, this is the time. Like 16 me was really when I had the best chances for music. Like, I was doing shows. I had a scholarship to Austin. I was supposed to go be a Longhorns. Wasted all of that trying to run the streets. You know, I'm having kids and shit. I'm 16. What am I doing having kids? I'm supposed to be in school. But that's what I was choosing to do. You know, because it was Coffeyville is like, there's not much here.
No,
there ain't much to do but drugs, sex, and dumb stuff. And that's what a lot of us kids was getting into. So I like that there's so much more that's going on now. You're doing the wave running. That gives people something to do and something to look forward to in between that time. You know, when me and Johnny was rapping, we were younger, we were rapping stuff. But after the song is over, we outside in the hood doing dumb stuff. We're bored. But if we know, hey, he's got this show that's coming up. We got 3 months, and we're gonna be competing. We need to get material up until then, and even not only that, we need to be dropping some things to, you know what I'm saying, to keep people until then. That keeps people working, keeps people out in the streets. That's what they need.
And it also keeps them from, you know, doing stupid shit to where they end up in jail. Oh man, I can't go to that damn show because So we definitely trying to do something, man.
That's good.
But let's see what else, man. So you got an album that you want to put out this year.
The second sequel, KDC.
Right on. So how much music do you have
saved up?
Yeah, just in my phone?
In the
safe.
In my phone?
Yeah.
Just a couple. Because I've been dropping like crazy. At the end of the year when I'm dropping all them songs, that's why I was clearing out the phone. Because I got, to be honest, it's not even in the phone that's the problem. It's them notebooks.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
It's them notebooks. If I go to the studio right now, I can sit there for a couple days and I still won't get done. My phone got so many stuff wrote in it. Half the time I don't even use none of that stuff. Like somebody will be like, "Hey, you want to hop on this song?" I'll pull up something old from a year ago and be like, "Yup, come on."
Yeah.
It's just be sitting there like, I got so much.
That just goes to show you the artistry though that lives inside of you, man. When you're writing so much that you have all this that you can fall back on. Bro, that's artistry.
And then I even keep my old songs. Like after I make a song, I keep the lyrics because you never know when like I might not have listen to that song that much no more, and then I'm going looking through my lyrics and I see something and it might pertain to something that's going on right now, and I help myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I heard a song I made for somebody else, like on their position and what they were going through. I made it for them, and then later on I went through the position and just so happened to find the lyrics, and I'm like, man,
yeah,
I should have took my own advice.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's what you know. What I mean, like when you write.
You know how he first started getting into my music? I was 7 years old. It's right after I'm still writing poetry. I wrote a poem, and he was in and out of the and stuff at the time. Somebody at the door.
Allie.
But he was in and out at the time, and he came out, and I had showed him the poem, and it was like, I can't even remember the words. I know he does. He remembers the word.
Right.
But it was like, she doing her job, let her do her job. But it was like shadows on the wall, voices down the hall. That's one of the parts I can remember, but I'm 7, you know what I mean? Like, and as a 7-year-old, my uncle's like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, that's deep. And I guess he was going through some things that I had said in the song that helped him. I'm like, I'm a 7-year-old kid helping a grown man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is my uncle. He gives me knowledge most of the time. And I felt like he told me out of his own mouth, like, hey man, you helped me years later. And I felt so good about that.
Yeah,
that made me want to do it even more.
Yeah, that's what's up. And he's super knowledgeable too.
Yeah, he is. He's always been like that.
Yeah, man.
He's always been like that.
I love having conversation with him.
He doesn't gatekeep any knowledge.
Right, no.
That's what I love about him. You could talk about anything and talk about it all day.
Right.
And he gonna tell you how he feel, how other people feel, his opinion, facts. Tell you all
he's always got them facts, boy.
Oh, for sure.
You can't throw nothing on him.
That's where I get it from. You want to argue with me?
Yeah.
You'll probably piss yourself off because that's the thing. I got so many facts up here.
Yeah.
That depending on what we talking about, we're not gonna be able to argue. Like my girl tell me all the time, you always right, but when we start arguing, you'll say one thing and I'll rebuttal. And then you don't have nothing else to say, so I am always right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not always. Sometimes she be right though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's it definitely. I can see that, man, because you were just talking about Coffville, and you're very knowledgeable with that whole deal, and it definitely makes me think about your uncle, man. Cause, like I said, man, I could.
He was an important part of my life too. He was a very important part of my life. Like growing up, I looked up to him so much, and he didn't even know it.
Right.
Like I looked up to him crazy. My little brother did too. You see, they dress exactly alike.
Yeah.
Like I never was the materialistic person, so I didn't get that. But like
right.
the colors or the clothes he would wear, like he used to even hand me down stuff when I was going to high school. Man, I used to think I was so fly with some hand me down stuff. Like usually people be mad to get some. Man, I thought I got my uncle's jeans on. He gave me some purple and gold shoes, and I got my purple and gold jersey on. It's NATO day. I'm about to go in there stunting today. Like, bro, like I used to look up to him, and then he always was smart. I've always been a knowledge person. Like, I don't mind learning at all. When I went to school, like most people, like I want to go back to school so I can hang out with my friends and stuff again. I want to go back to school because I feel like there was still more I could have learned.
That's what's up, though, man. That's good, though. Man, like I love having conversation with him.
Yeah.
You could have a conversation with him for hours upon hours upon hours, and
he ain't gonna complain.
Leave that. No, he sure won't. And you'll leave that conversation feeling like you have the nutritional value that you got from his knowledge.
Like you learned something real.
Yeah, you legitimately leave there thinking, man, like I really fucking I needed that.
And that's what I like. I like to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're never too smart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't believe that. You can never be too smart. You never will know everything.
No.
So always take a chance, even if it is something that you know a lot about. Always take a chance to listen to somebody else. Because my dad does dogs like crazy. He's always been a dog breeder. I mean, I'm 10 years old. I know how to link them up, turn them around. You know what I'm saying? I'm 13-year-olds birthing babies and stuff. Like my uncle, when he had his dog, I'm 14 birthing his babies. But still, there's still been stuff that I've talked to other people about that don't really breed like that all the time, and they've still taught me stuff about dogs that I never knew. And worked with dogs all my life. You see, I call myself the wolf. I'm the big dog out of everybody. It's like it's crazy. Like you'll never stop learning anything, and so I'm always looking to learn, especially music wise.
Right.
Oh, anything you got to tell me music wise, we'd be talking all day.
And it's and what's cool about music is it's constantly evolving. So even if you think you have learned everything from the past or the present, just know that there's a future that is going to be completely different from everything that you've learned. So
I think that's also been one of my hardest struggles. Like I said, when I was 16, I was in the era. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the era that's coming out. I know everything going out. Now I'm a little bit older. I'm not as in touch with everything that's going out with the younger kids.
Right.
So like I feel like I lack a little bit in that area. I'm still a little bit more mature. So not all the stuff I say might relate to the younger kids or might sound the way they want it to sound. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff that they come out with, I listen to and be like,
oh, I'm like that.
I don't know.
I'm 44, man. So you already know. Like
I
grew up.
I don't know who was listening to this and was like, that's the one, because it wouldn't. But everybody, it evolves, it changes. Just like older, like 2001, 2002 music. You go show that to somebody born in 2008, they don't want to hear that. And you was only 6-7 years away. It changed that much, and that small, like, you know, the 1920s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. Why were they called that? Because everything moved decade wise. Before that, it was centuries. 1700, 1800. Why do they call it that? Because everything evolved 100-year wise. Now it's almost to the point where 5 to 2 years, everything changed. Every 2 years is a whole 6-7's taking over. I don't even understand it.
6-7.
I don't even understand it. All my kids say it all day. I tried to watch the original video and it didn't even look like it had a purpose to it. It really just looked like a boy that was just you know, he was just saying some stuff and everybody thought it was funny. But that's the younger generation. You never know what they're gonna pick up on. You know what I mean?
It is crazy too, and to watch the younger generation, man, they don't have any kind of what they call that. Like they can't focus on one thing at a time, man. Like my boys
ADHD spreads so big.
My boys will watch YouTube videos. I'm talking YouTube shorts. Like it ain't even but 3 minutes long, and they got their finger on it, listen to it, and fast forward. I'm like, man, come on, man.
It ain't short enough for you already.
Like, come on, you can't listen to that little bitty video.
No, man, it's gonna take too long. That's a whole 3 minutes. You know what I can get done in 3 minutes?
I like these dudes.
That's crazy.
But
that's really. Look at songs now. When I was coming up, there was 6 minute songs. You know, 4 minutes was the average. 6 was like, like you had an extra person on the song. You know what I'm saying? Or it might have been the music video that might have dragged it a little bit because they might have had a little movie scene that came in for it. But now we get lucky to have a 2 minute, 30 second song.
Yeah, most of them are like a minute 25 seconds
to 2 minutes. And like what? That's like you said. That's big enough for a short.
And me, man, a lot of times on a song, like if the song is good, man, I want it to play out,
extend.
Like I want it to because I get
involved.
I get lost in it.
But if it is annoying or it's something like you can get into a piece of it, but then it starts to kind of feel like you're dragging it. But that might be one of the things too that I feel like there's not enough realness in music too. There's a lot of just like it sound good.
That's a fact.
I'm saying? It's all
they're trying
big things.
They're trying hard in today's and this is just an old guy talking, but they try real hard to it's almost a science to them. So they know that this sound will attract this amount of attention. I know this sound will play with the that shit that you know, like if you
the reverb and echoes
like, you know what I mean, like
just so playing around with stuff.
So they do shit like it's not even like you said, it's not real. There's no lyrical,
no emotion behind it, and it's just supposed to make you feel good, make you move your body a little bit, you know. And I can understand that too. There is some songs that I hear and I just you know, just rock a little bit, move your body or something like. But some of these songs, I'm just like, man, you had no context behind that song. You just went on there and just started singing. I mean, it sound good. I can't knock you for that. It sound cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know nothing you talking about. Like,
we
I
need
can't
to
relate
go back
with you.
to right. Exactly. I was about to say we need to go back to being able to listen to music and relate to
That's
it.
why I'm still always say Eminem is gonna be one of my favorites. There is not one Eminem song that you gonna be able to listen to that he don't tell you something.
And what Eminem, one of the things I like about Eminem the most is he's almost like the Bible, bro. Because if you read the Bible, no matter what you're going through, you can take something out of that Bible. It's a self-help book.
Exactly.
You can take something out of the Bible and make it relate to you.
Exactly.
It may relate to you different than it relates to this guy, but both of you are like relating to the same thing.
And that's exactly how his music is, and that's all I'm trying to do with my music. And I feel like, for the most part, I hit the mark on that.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, I'm just trying to make sure that I can make stuff that people that are like, that's what I care about the most. The people that are going through things. We have a lot of people that hurt themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're cutting. They're trying to kill themselves, or they get bullied all the time because they're different. And to be honest, different is the best. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. That's boring. Like, and then y'all mad at him because Lil Timmy, he like anime. What's the problem? You mad because you don't like Dragon Ball Z? What you hating for? It's probably because you're not strong, huh? you can't do your push-ups. You mad because Goku over here doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you mad at him because you like Pokemon for?
Yeah.
Leave him and goddamn Pikachu alone.
Right. Yeah, that's fact, man. I'm big on that too, man. I try to teach my kids all the time. Just be you. I don't want to be a cookie cutter. You know what I mean? I don't want to be your stereotypical Southeast Kansas man. I try to be, myself, true to myself.
You got to. That's the best thing for anything. I don't care what you do. If you make music, if you act, if you just a father, if you just a worker, no matter what your role is, be yourself. That's one of our biggest problems is a lot of people are trying to go somewhere or do something that isn't in their category. You see what I'm saying? And that's not always a bad thing. That's not a knock. Not everything is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I love music. I hate working grocery stores and fast food. I know that's just not my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing about that makes me feel good. Not even when I get the paycheck. I could get a fat paycheck and still be mad. Like, I ain't going tomorrow. you know what I'm saying? Like, but some people, I know people that actually enjoy that. They would love. They there most of the time. Like, I know at where I live right now, there's a lady that works at the gas station. On her off day, she's up there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, and she enjoys it. Like, she loves all her customers. That's what she does, is conversate with everybody, and she does her thing. And we need her. If she wasn't at the store, that store probably wouldn't even be important to us, because everybody else there got a stank attitude. And food don't always be all that. But when she there, food be good. You know what I'm saying? Be good attitude, and then she friendly. She talk to you. She gonna make you want to come back, because you like, man, I gotta go see my girl and go get me some chicken today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you play your role right, it can impact the world, no matter how small or big your role is. You know what I'm saying?
You could be the smallest, what everybody else may think that isn't important. And you can save somebody's life just by smiling.
This is how this is how I tell my little brothers about leadership. This is leadership. See, a lot of people want to be leaders. Not everybody's supposed to be a leader. And that's nothing wrong with that. But when I say that, people get offended and they think I'm wrong for that. But the reason I say this is, a leader is a machine operator. If the cogs don't work, what does it matter that I can operate the machine? I can have all the knowledge to work it, but if the cogs don't work,
man, see,
I'm sitting here with a machine, and I'm just sitting here by myself, waiting to get stuff done, and quota got to be made, and it ain't getting made. But as soon as those cogs start working, especially if they're working the best, when they're doing their job exactly how they're supposed to, guess what? I'm getting stuff done early. My quota been made, and I'm making extra. That's what I believe. I believe that no matter how small your role may be, if you play it to the best part, it can become big. You see what I'm saying? The same thing with people that have these big roles. Not gonna talk too much on it, Diddy. You have a big role. You have something that, young boy, you have something that inspires a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like what NLE did with Young Boy. He needed that. Because Young Boy is kind of sending a lot of younger people to go do stuff that they might not really be. You know, I've seen some people that are YNs that if you would have seen them 2-3 years prior to Young Boy, nowhere near a YN.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how are you transitioning to this? But it's because of the stuff they listen to, the stuff they take in, and it's fine. Like the culture is culture. We talk about the streets because that's what we went through. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about the streets. I'll talk about certain stuff, but I also like the song I just dropped, "No Love in the City." I talk about all types of things that I used to do, and it kind of sounds like when you're first listening to it, it kind of sounds like I'm bragging about it. But then you'll hear the end of my verse, and I'll say, "I ain't bragging about this shit. I'm just trying to give you a message that there ain't no love in the city." That's when the hook run back.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
We need that. We need people that are playing these big roles. You got to make sure you're playing your role right too.
And what's cool, right? And what's cool about that is you may sound like you're bragging, which makes people in the streets gravitate to it. They're like, "Oh, that's my shit right there," and then you hit them with that message.
Exactly,
and they're like, "Damn, man, he right. He right. I need to get out."
That's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't get out right then, learn how to navigate to make your way out. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes we do be locked in that box. You know what I'm saying? And it's be hard to get out, especially once you start racking up felonies and stuff. You can't get jobs like that easy. And you know what I'm saying? And in certain cases where certain people just do certain things, like you might have had a violent charge, you might have had a charge with somebody, you know what I'm saying, on like a sexual side, and maybe it was like somebody who was a little bit younger, you might not have knew the whole details to it, and then it got you in trouble, and now you have to live with that for the rest of your life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so like when you getting put in that position, what can you do now? Oh yeah, man. That's what they say. The biggest traps in American society is legal or educational. You get in there and get some you gotta watch that judicial branch.
Oh yeah.
They gonna get you.
Yeah, that's the biggest trap, man.
They're gonna get you every time. When you get in front of that judge, you almost gotta sign your life away, even if you knew you was in the right before you went in.
That's a fact.
Because there's been cases where there's been people that get locked up for something they didn't even do. With that whole situation I said, with the whole situation before I came down here with the fight or whatever. Dude walked up and hit me first. Right. I didn't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but if you
getting called to the public areas and public spots, so they ended up getting called. I gotta go to court end of this month. Yeah. For fighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people out there that get.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't know what's gonna happen. I could go and they could turn around and be like, "Man, you need probation because he walked up and hit you."
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm trying to do better. Well, I should have did my 16-year-old self and really didn't. You know what I'm saying? But that you just got to learn how to navigate. Once you get there, you know the system's out to get you. You know they out to get you. Learn how to walk. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to walk with it. There's so many people that are denying stuff going on. Oh yeah. They deny stuff they do. They deny stuff that's going around them. They deny stuff their friends do. So that's why you can't get anywhere. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm gonna keep it 100. I talk about myself a lot. And I think I get that from him. You know, he don't care to talk about himself, and I will do it bad. Like I'm one of my worst critics. I'm one of the main ones that'll embarrass myself. Like I'll talk shit about myself before anybody else. As soon as I walk into the room, if I like with this pimple, I know I got this pimple. I walk into the room before you could even say, "Damn," be like, "Man, I got this big ass pimple." And, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be the one to bring it up, and I do that because I feel like people have to accept themselves. And when I was younger, there was certain stuff that I used to try to push off and blame it on other people. And then it never got resolved. And then on top of that, I'm beefing with them, or I have some type of awkwardness to them when it's really me. And once I started learning that, I was like, no, maybe it was my fault. Like with my first baby mama, we were turbulent. You know what I'm saying? I blamed a lot on her when we first ended. But a lot of it was me too. I was out doing what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I was out running wild. I'm 16. Shouldn't have been trying to worry about getting in a relationship and having kids in the first place. Right. But I didn't take none of that. It's her fault. I was 16. She knew better. You know what I'm saying? No, I knew better too.
Yeah. Accountability.
Yeah, I pressed her about the issue because she told me, I got kids and stuff. You're not ready for this. I'm like, shit, I ain't worried about no kids, man. You know how many siblings I got? I'm the oldest. I take care of, man. That's nothing to me. Right. Then when I started doing it and having to do it, then I'm like, oh man, no. Now I want to be able to take a step back and I want to go, no, man, you're a stepdaddy now. You got to help. You know what I'm saying? And now you got your own kids on the way. Yeah. And so But I got to take accountability for that. Like with me going to college, I was supposed to go to Austin, be a Longhorn. That was my dream college.
Right.
And then not only that, I was going for engineering and business. My career that I have now, that would have been perfect.
Right.
They were gonna buy me the whole studio. That's what they do. Like when you pay for your books and stuff, it comes with the whole studio equipment and everything.
Damn.
To be able to like a mobile one that you could take home, bring to school, because that's what you do. You make projects. You have to make songs. Like there's artists and engineers and stuff in the class. So like they might have a project to make a song. You see what I'm saying? And the engineer has to edit you. One person has to sing on, and one person, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would have learned all that. Not only that, look at how many connections I've made. How many people go to Austin?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of the music capitals of the world, man.
Thank you. If I would have went there and tried to branch my music in college, go to all the college parties and rock those, like
yeah. I don't think a lot of people realize how influential Austin is as far as music goes, man. It is one of the music capitals of the world.
It's big, and that's. But I blamed her for that. It's like, oh, you the reason I didn't go to college. No. Because she never once told me not to.
Right.
I chose to sit around and chill up in the house and lay up and shack and do all that. You know what I'm saying? That was me.
Right.
But I didn't say that at first, and I kept blaming her for that. And then once I started realizing, no, it was me, I started to change. I was like, you know what? Well, I'm going to work harder. Because I'm out here in the streets doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing. I'm out here trying to make change in the streets when I could go get a legit job and actually do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do it right. Like, I mean, I always kind of had jobs and stuff, but they were always like little jobs, and then I'm mainly in the streets more than anything. Like, I call into that job to be in the streets today. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm like, nah, I'm working. Like, man, where I'm at right now, people like, man, I see you at work every day.
Yeah.
And when I ain't at work, I'm working on this.
Right.
You know, I gotta keep it coming. My kids gotta stay fed, and I gotta keep this mind fed.
Right.
It's just what I do. And then it's therapy for me. I don't really talk to too many people. Like, I keep my circle pretty small. Even though I know lots of people, I still kind of stick to myself, you know what I'm saying?
Which I've noticed that about you.
So the most that I can really, like, express myself or tell anything that I'm going through is when I hop on the song.
Right.
That's why, like, anytime anybody close to me has passed, I make a song instantly right after. Because that's the only way I won't be able to cry until I make that song and listen to it. Like, I have to listen to it. Fully done, play it to myself in my own space, by myself, headphones on, and then once I hear it and I hear my own words, I just start crying.
Right.
Every time. Kesey, I didn't cry for a whole 2 weeks. We grew up all my life. Like, I've known him since I was young. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't cry for 2 weeks. And I had that song in my phone all that time. Like, the day that he passed, my dad called me that night and told me, and I started writing then, and it was just like I couldn't get all my feelings out at the time. So I was like, I can't write it right now because I can't write it right now. But then I was like, nah, man, you know this is the only way you're gonna be able to stop yourself. So what I did was, instead of writing it, I just put the mic up. Once I picked that up, the song came out. Kenzie, I didn't write none of that song. Favorite song, I didn't write none of that.
Damn.
I came home from work. I had cried at work. I was at work. I worked at a vape shop at the time. And I was selling some people some vapes. And one person that came in and told me about somebody that they had just lost in a car wreck. And then right around this time, this is as my other cousin, Jalen, had just gotten into a car wreck. And then she gets put in the hospital and all that. So I'm like, man, I just lost one cousin to a car wreck. And then now you're in the hospital. And I don't know what's going to happen with you. Like, it was just so much going on. And she told me this story and she was telling me, and I just started thinking about it. When she left, I'm just sitting there thinking, and I'm like, man, I miss my girl. Like, I can't believe that happened. Like, what in the world? And then when I was on the way home, I was just thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to make a song because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it out. And then originally, it wasn't even supposed to be on Favorite Song. I had found the beat on the way home. When I got home and hooked up the mic and stuff, I don't know what I did, but I pressed the wrong project. I had already planned to remix Favorite Song, but it was going to be a regular remix about a girl or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? And I loaded the beat up, and I'm like, you know what? Let it run. Go ahead. I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I think I'm going to do it on this. I run it back. I listened to it the whole way through, and that's when I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to run it on this. Started over, one take.
Damn.
One take. The only second take I took was when I did the second verse.
Right.
When I come back in, I'm R.I.P. Kens. That's why the voice sounds different. Because I stopped it for a second and I was just like, listen. And by this time I'm crying now. That's why the voice sounds different too. You can, if you really listen, I'm crying in that second verse. You can hear me crying. Like my whole voice has changed and everything. And it's like the whole thing. I just ran through it. I was like, man, I'm just sing how I feel. And she was supposed to come the day she got into a wreck. She was supposed to come 2-3 days before to Texas to come stay with me. My homeboy Isaac, shout out to him. He was supposed to be coming, and she wanted to ride with him. We had just moved into our house and stuff, so we only had one couch, one bed, and the kids stuff. So we didn't really have room like that. We're still getting food in the house, and I was like, man, it's just not a good time right now. Like we literally just moved in. We don't have the space. Like Isaac, he's a grown man. He don't care to sleep on the floor. You my girl little cousin. I'm not letting you sleep on the floor. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially with a grown man in here. I don't you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how you got to be with your family.
Oh,
like, so I'm like, no, I don't like that. And she was like, well, I got to make this song with you. And I was like, I know we gonna make it, but you got plenty of time. You have all the time in the world to make. That's literally what I told her. You have all the time in the world to come down here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Isaac come this time. He's supposed to be coming back in 2 weeks. You gonna come then. While he was down there, she passed away.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
And that's why in the song I said, you could have been a famous singer, but it's my fault because I didn't put you on that single. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is because I feel like if she would have came, that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The people she was riding with was Isaac's little brother and his friend. So because she couldn't ride with Isaac, she chose to hang out with the other buddies. You see what I'm saying? And ride around with them. Now they're riding around and she done got hurt. If she would have came down there and I would have just, I feel like it would have been a different situation. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, even if she did pass, at least she would have got to have at least a song out. That's what I meant. You would have at least had something out and we would have made sure you got to be famous.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But she didn't get that chance and it's my fault because I told her she got all the time in the world when you never know.
Right. You really
time is always limited.
Yeah, you really don't. Yeah, man. That's what I was gonna bring that up with Kenzie, man. You know, B's that's my dude.
Yeah, I've known him since I was little. Like she was like a little sister to me. Like really, like I'm talking about. She peed on my PlayStation 2 when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a story I tell everybody all the time. Like that's one of my favorite stories. Like we was real cool and she playing my game. She got an attitude with me, and I told her she couldn't play the game no more. And boy, I went out to go talk. Man, I came back. My game wasn't working. She's standing over it. I'm like, hold on. Oh, you spiteful little thing. But that was, boy, every time we go to the pool, I had her with me. I had her and my siblings. Like we was close, and then her sisters and my cousins. Like we've always been close all my life. So it's just it hurt, and then I blame myself for that because I was like, if I would have just let her come, that wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with my sister. When I lost my sister, she was supposed to come with me to Indy. We were going to Indy. She was supposed to ride with me, but I was going to go do some activities that might not, like, I mean, we weren't going to do nothing illegal, but we were hanging out with some people that are usually involved in more dangerous activities. So I didn't want her to be in the middle of that. And then she chose to go with Ben Whitaker and get shot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even nothing that she did. It was something that he did, and they're trying to retaliate, and she just so happened to be there. Blame myself for that. If I would have let her go with me, I wouldn't have had to deal with that. And I carried that pain for 3-4 years. Right. Like that. Like, I'm still really just now getting over it. You see how my stepmom Amanda is? We're both the same way. We were so close. Like, Kimmy was my best friend all the way since I was little. Like, I've known her all my life. That's my stepsister, but I've always called her my sister. Right. And I never played, anybody knows, I never played about my sisters. Right. Especially Kimmy. Because she was always with everybody. Like, she knew everybody. My other little sister's still young, so they ain't really, she's my age, so she's out there. She's getting her own apartment. Everybody's coming over, and she got all these things going on. I'm like, I'm always trying to look out for her. And then when that happened, I was just like,
yeah, it's rough, man. But at the same time, you can't blame yourself, man, because you know, life's gonna happen regardless.
Exactly. And somebody told me that. She was like, they was like, you got to think about it. Your sister is her own person. She's a grown woman at that time. if she wanted to go meet with her boyfriend or her man or her baby daddy, she was gonna do it regardless of your big brother said no or not.
Right.
Even if you would have took her with you to Indy, who says she wouldn't have found somebody to come pick her up so she could go?
Yeah.
She already in Indy
still
now.
been in the same situation. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
and then I would have felt even worse because I'm the one who brought her.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just like I had to think about that, but still, it just like weighed on me for a long time. That situation, Kenzie's situation, it just like it hurt a lot because I felt like I was to blame, like not for them passing, but I was to blame for one of the reasons they could have not been in the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You never know how life gonna go.
Oh no.
If you could at least feel like you had a chance to change things, that's what I mean.
Right.
It just hurt, but like going
at the same time, man, that's why you gotta keep doing what you're doing with your music, man, because you can be that change.
Yeah.
With somebody. You know what I mean?
That's what I really hope for.
So continue to do what you're doing, man. For real. So man, I think we did a great show, man.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and call it good. Like I said before, man, Tony Rhymes.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
We gotta get it. You got to.
You gotta get a hold of the dude, man. I'm telling you, Quanny Mann, Tony Rhymes, it has to happen. It absolutely has to happen.
You know what we need to do? And I'm gonna say it right here on camera so we can talk about it. Cypher.
Yeah.
All of us, everybody.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And like I'm talking about reaching to try to get some of Muff Gang them. I don't know. I don't really talk to them like that, but might be able to get some of them to come down. You know what I'm saying? See them be in the Villain Clan to come reach in, and then you already got the roster of the Wave Runners, and
that would be dope.
The Dream Money Entertainment. Get some of them and bring us all together. Let's all do something crazy.
Yeah.
Might do 2-3 ciphers with a big music video. You know what I'm saying? And run them all like.
Yeah, it'd be badass, man. Like we could do like a R&L, like the big stage fucking where that'd be dope.
Even if we break it down, like even if we do break it down, like you have a Muff Gang set, Dream Money set, LSD set,
Hey, man, you can even do you can even do like a versus, like how they do the verses, man. That'd be off the hook right there.
I feel like that's more.
Yeah, I like that.
We gotta bring it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we definitely have to
get them working. And I like how you do the competitions with the belt and stuff, because I feel like competition is the biggest thing for us.
Oh yeah,
it really helps. It helps us to do more.
What I like to do about it is, or why I like to do it is because I want to. There's so much ego in hip hop and music in general. There's so much ego, and there's so much. It's so quick to immediately have a beef with somebody.
Yeah, and
you can't do that, man. There's so much that can happen between. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine it? This is craziness, but can you imagine if Ja Rule and 50 Cent would have done a song together?
Yeah,
bro, it'd have been off the hook.
That's what I'm saying.
It's been crazy.
To be honest, their flows and their genres, that would be perfect.
Oh yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, it would.
Now I don't know about M and Ja.
That
might not sound too good.
Nah, that would.
Them two.
Well, I don't know though, man. I think if Ja
and MGK,
yeah, oh yeah,
that might have worked.
That'll work for sure.
And I'm not a big MGK fan.
Yeah, I don't like him, but
it might have worked.
It would have worked. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So yeah, man, that's why I try to, I want to do, when it comes to Wave Runners, man, and doing the belt, I want people to understand that you can have competition, friendly competition, and not put that ego involved.
There you go. That's what really music ain't supposed to have, no ego. It's supposed to be friendly competition from the get-go. It's just like, I look up to my favorite rapper. Anytime he get on a song with somebody, his plan is we're competing already.
Right.
Your verse versus my verse. And the fans is going to pick which one of us is better.
Fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Anytime I get on a song with somebody, best believe that's what I'm doing.
And when you
better
do
hope
that,
your verse is going to be up there where mine is.
And when you do that, man, you're making yourself bring your best game.
Yeah.
When you think about it like that, man, that's when you come in and you're everything you're doing is top of the line. Because if I do it this way, they got no chance. Exactly. You know what I mean? And but then they're going and doing the same thing.
All these new flavors that you also have to compete against too changes you too.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, I'm the most versatile rapper from here because it's not even just rap. I sing and everything too. But like flows wise, there's so many different flows that I could get on. There's so many different rap styles or song styles, genres that I can get on, and it's because I challenge myself to go everywhere.
Yep.
Somebody send me a song, I might not even make that type of music, but best believe I'm not gonna try to imitate y'all music, but I'm gonna make my own style of that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The only one that I don't think I'd be too good on is the New York drill. I think I'd suck. I just don't think it's for me. Like I got an aggressive voice, but that's like when I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? Mad. I'd have to be like probably like pissed off and then make a song.
Right.
To match their vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like my aggressive is they aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just that I feel like I'd have trouble with. But put me on a country song if you want to.
Yeah.
I love country. I've been listening to country all my life. Put me on one if you want to.
Right on.
Pop song. Put me on a pop song if you want to. And hip hop, we don't want to even talk about that conversation. I don't care what song you want to get on. R&B, what you want to do.
That's fact.
That's what I love. Anytime I get on a song with somebody, it's not even that I gotta be better than you. I don't care about that. But I want when people look at it, I don't want them to go, oh, well, the song was good, and then all of a sudden Quantum got on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I want it to carry momentum, if not do better. You see what I'm saying? And that's the point of the competition.
Yeah.
That's what keeps the music fresh.
Yeah.
Just like, have you heard Bodies? Offset and Man, Offset was killing. I'm listening. I'm like, okay, Offset, come on. And then JID spit. I had to run the whole song back. I said, nah, turn it over.
Yep. Yeah, you ain't lying, man.
I pick up a stick, aim at the heart. I thought, hold on, man. I said, oh no, he finna talk. He finna talk to us. We got to get our thinking glasses on now. He finna talk to us.
And that's a fact, man. And that's why, that's the competition on it. That's why I want to do. And music's supposed to be just everybody coming together and having fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what music is. I mean, if you think about all the way back when you're talking like, before we were civilized, back when we were tribal, what was music? Music was to celebrate.
Yeah.
To come together and
holidays.
I
mean, just think about the natives. They'd sing just to make it rain. Dance just to make it rain.
Yeah.
I gotta please the rain god, so we gonna make us a good enough song that he gonna rain, cause we got a drought.
Right. That's a fact, man.
Like if you look in the Bible, I read a lot. Like especially when it comes to the Bible. I've even started reading the Apocryphy. I don't know if you're into that.
Nah,
but it's the part that King James took out in the 15th century. I do advise you to look into it. You don't have to do too much, especially if you feel like it starts to combat your faith, but it's supposed to go with the Bible. So don't take it as he said it's hearsay, but how does he know?
Right.
If that's the case, then the whole Bible would be hearsay.
Yeah. That's like the book of...
But it tells... What's the story of Adam and Eve? I'm just asking you that real quick.
Like where Adam and Eve...
They ate the apple, got kicked out, had their kids, and then it was on.
Yeah.
No. There was way longer than that. Do you know there's a story about what Adam and Eve did once they left? Which is almost like a 300-day story from once they left Eden. Adam tried to kill himself multiple times. He wouldn't eat earthly things. He wouldn't drink earthly water. He wouldn't nothing because he said, the paradise that I was kicked out of, this is nothing to that. This place is filthy. When he first seen our world that we love so much, he fell flat on his face, almost like he was dead, and God had to lift him up. Because he said he was that scared and that disgusted.
Damn. See, here we go again with this knowledge, man. Yeah, so I'm telling you, man.
I look into stuff and I started to learn that there's a lot that we don't know.
Right.
Like if you really like look at just the world repeats itself so many times, and that's why the Bible is so strong.
Yep.
Because it was the first happenings of stuff happening. And then if you really read the Apocryphy, God told Adam and Eve everything that was going to happen in that instant. Off of what Adam did. Every time Adam hurt himself, or every time Adam tried to kill himself, or every time Eve tried to blame herself for the situation, because Eve's not the evil person we all thought.
Right.
That I didn't know that until I read that. It's my fault that Adam is going through this. Lord, please take me so Adam can get another chance. Let him go back to Eden. That is not the depiction that we know of Eve. We think Eve is like a baddie. You know what I'm saying? She evil type. You know, that's not what.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, it's a the Dead Sea Scrolls have been found and stuff like that. I haven't gave that a chance yet, but just the apocrypha, I started to learn stuff that there's stuff going on nowadays that happened already. Adam tried to kill himself and he fell on top of rocks and bled, and so God lifted him. He said, "I don't want you to ever do this again. Don't ever try to kill yourself again." And Adam was like, you're right. He took those rocks, built him an altar. This is the first time altars had ever been built. He built an altar with rocks covered in blood, and then he took the blood from the sand, poured it into the pot, and lit it on fire. That was offering. He offered his blood up, and God came down and he said, "This is the best offering I will ever get in my life. Is your blood, the blood of my blood." So guess what I'll do? I will come back as man, as your descendant, and I will bleed for you. And then you'll have the chance to be able to come back to Eden once I do that. Thousands of years before it happened.
Right.
And these are the stories we're not allowed to basically read.
Right, well, and that's a lot of things, man, that have been taken out.
That's why I've been reading it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I understand so much more, man. Like, there's like, we have a lot of doubts with a lot of stuff that's in our Bible. Right. And it's in there. Right. And so if you can take a chance to learn from it, learn from it. And that's what I've been doing and using it for stuff that might not even just involve life. It could do with music. It could do with advice for another person. Like, there's been stories that I just learned that just helped me. Right. And it was just Adam just talking his way. You know how like a lot of people don't eat pork because they believe. Right. I don't eat crabs, shrimps, none of that. Because of the Apocrypha Bible. Okay. Well, maybe I don't want to watch it because I fucking or read it. Maybe I don't want to read it because I love it. Yeah. I'm like, maybe I don't want to do that. God never told us to eat critters. Right. He said we were allowed to there was fowls in the air. That's birds. He never told us to eat them. Keep that in mind. That's why we eat chicken, which is a ground creature. Right. Not a flight bird. Second, he said the cattle we have dominion over. That's stuff that we were supposed to eat. At first, we ate fruits and stuff. Not a lot of people didn't know that. We were supposed to eat apples. Later on, once Adam and Eve started eating earthly things, God developed our digestive system, and we started to learn what we can and can't eat. And that's why I say cattle are one of the things that we're supposed to eat. And when you say cattle, what we think of is cows. Cattle goes into cows, goats, chickens, and farm life animals. Right. That's what he means by that. And then there's beasts, which are the animals that also pick on cattle. We're not supposed to eat those. Then he says that we can eat all the fish of the sea. Did he say the critters that crawl on the ground? He even goes to mention that he put creeping things on land. So if he wanted us to eat the creeping things in the ocean, why didn't he mention them? True, yeah. Yeah. And you want to know why I don't eat it? Those are cleaners. They are, yeah. Why do you think we're so polluted now? It's the trash. If the trash could get poured into the ocean all you want, if we had all the clams and all the crabs and all the lobsters and all the stuff that's supposed to be there and how big they're supposed to actually get, because we're eating baby ones and we call them full grown. They're not full grown. Crabs can get up to the size of humans. Right. Those are babies. Right. If they were actually out there doing their job, it wouldn't matter. But instead, we have people out there scourging to pull thousands of them out to make sure they can make it to your grocery store, just for them to get wasted anyways. Because a lot of them you don't even buy. So I was like, you know what? I just started thinking about all this, and I was like, man, is God telling me that I'm messing up? Like, right? Maybe if I start to tell other people that we can start to try to save the water, right? Because that's crab, shrimps. We eat shrimps all day, right? Do you know why fish don't get to the size they did when we were kids? Because of shrimp. That's what they eat. Once they get big enough, they eat shrimp, and they eat shrimp to get big enough to eat shellfish. And once they eat shellfish, they get big enough to eat other fish, and they keep getting bigger. But we're eating the starting point. Right. If you can't get big enough to eat a shrimp, how are you gonna get? Right. You see what I'm saying? We're out there picking them out the water by the thousands. Send boats. And then you wonder why you can't go and see that Native American fish that they used to hold. Like, oh yeah. There's a lot of pictures, man. Like, yeah, that's because they're gone. They used to catch a fish and feed the whole village.
Right.
We catch a fish and can't even feed the whole family.
Right.
4.
Right.
We got to get a couple fish. Everybody got to get their own fish. What?
Yeah.
But that's the reality we live in. So I love to learn. I look at a lot of things and I pay attention to everything. I teach as much as I can. Anybody that's willing to listen, hey, because I'm willing to listen. If you got anything to teach me,
that's how knowledge is shared, man. It's good conversation, man. So and we did that today. We had good conversation. So.
I told you we wasn't gonna get no script.
Right? Yeah, man. I was real worried about it because normally anybody that's been on the show knows that I usually have pictures. Questions already drawn up, already thought out, and I didn't. So
but we also anticipated having this meeting so many times, so I guarantee you already had some things in your head.
That's a fact.
So
that's a fact, man. So I'm glad that you came through, man, and did your thing, man.
For sure.
And like I said, we got to get that Tony Rhymes feature, and we got to as soon as we can get to Texas, man. We got to get you on.
Yeah, for sure.
Compete.
As soon as you get there.
Compete for the belt, man. So R&O Flow, Mr. Champion, you hearing it here first, man. Come Texas, boy, you got some competition now.
You have to watch that belt. You have to watch that belt. And you know he controversial. Right. You know he'll bring it up on Facebook. He one of the best rappers. You know, I said a lot of times they'll leave me out the conversation, but you know I'm not here no more. So like when you do bring up Coffeyville rappers, the only reason I kind of get in the mix anyways is just because I'm so back and forth. I'm always be a Coffeyville. You know what I'm saying? So I try to insert myself in the conversation, even though I know I'm a Texas rapper. I know, put me over there, but I gotta insert myself here and there, let y'all know you can't forget about me. You can't forget about the pioneer that started everybody.
Yeah, that's a fact, man, and that is true. Started everybody, everybody. So, anyways, man, I'm glad that I had this conversation. I'm glad that we was able to finally do this, man. Finally do this. So. Anyways, man, I appreciate you coming through, doing the show. Like I said, everybody needs to pay attention, man, because as soon as we hit Texas, man, as soon as we do the Wave Runners Texas takeover, Quanny Mann's gonna be right there in the mix. So
I promise you, I'm gonna kill it. That's one thing I know for sure. I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Go ahead and tell them, man, where they can follow you at, see your music, and
you can find me on all platforms. You look me up on Google, Quanny Mann LSD on YouTube, TikTok. I think it is Quanny the Wolf God, something like that. No, actually, it might be Quanny Mann Official. I think I remade mine. Somebody was trying to hack me. Oh yeah, I had to watch that. You know, they've been making fan pages of me and stuff.
No, I know.
Yeah, and I've been having all these I've been having lawsuits going on too.
Damn,
like when I was younger, free beats. Now they been starting to. Hey, I'm starting to get to that point. They like, hey, you got a little too much. You making money off me. Oh yeah. I need you to. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta watch what I'm doing. I gotta move a lot different now, and that's how I knew that I was moving in a bigger spectrum. I knew there was more people reaching out to me. So I'm like 2026.
Right on, yeah.
It ain't nothing but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you know how to ride away, hey, grab your surfboard. You better come on.
There you go. Yeah, 10 toes down, man. Hey, for sure.
Telling you.
So you all on any platform?
Any platform.
Facebook.
Anything. Snapchat music. Yeah. Roblox. I'm on Roblox.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. My kids made me do that.
That's what's up. That's cool though.
I think it's only a couple songs though, so don't Roblox for the kids.
You gotta keep that PG.
So it ain't too much of that whole bunch of that crazy stuff. Right. There's something on there.
Hell yeah. That's what's up though, man. That's good though, cause now you got something for the kids, something for the the family.
And I've always had a big kids presence, like especially in this area. There was a time when I first started, and I was working at Casey's. Man, some kids came in. I was just really starting to put my music out for other people. I didn't even know it was starting to gain this type of traction. I'm sitting there working at Casey's, I'm making pizza, and some kids come in and they're like, bought a little snack out with drinks in there. I'm like, what the hell is going on with these kids? They finna try to steal in here? I'm like, man, I just got this job. Y'all in here trying to steal. I look up, are you Quanny Mann? I'm like, yeah, that's Quanny Mann, man. Man, I listen to your music, man. Can I take a picture with you? I'm like, damn, am I starting to get to that? Like, wow. And that was when I was 19. Dang, so like, I was like, man, I'm starting to move, and I just keep progressing. But I also I got my father, so I also take my time where I stop and I focus on my kids. That's always gonna be a main goal. I'll never put anything over them. Now my music is my baby, so I always put them in the category. But my kids come first. If it come down to me making like paying such and such for a music video or giving my kids to football, like they need cleats and pads or whatever the case may be, they gonna be in football.
Right. Yeah, you can always shoot the video you dance
of the phone for free.
Yep. Yeah, and then it almost to me is better because you can see the authenticity with it. You know what I mean? As opposed to, I mean, I like a good music video with all the glitz and glamour, but at the same time, man, I really enjoy it. That's why I like those mic drop.
I love those,
man, because there's so much. It takes away from the music itself
when you got the music video too crazy. Yep.
So. You know, both. I like both. I do. I like, you know, the movie like we was talking about earlier, the movie style music videos. Yeah. I do like those too.
I feel like you just got to learn how to blend it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're blending it the right way. Yeah. You're not doing too much.
Yeah, and if you can make the music video, the visual, what's the word I'm looking for? If you can make the visual enhance the music, as then opposed to trying to make the the visual overtakes the music.
Yeah, which there is some songs out there like that you don't even listen to the words because you're too busy trying to watch the music video, see what happens next. Right, you know.
Right, I understand that's a fact. You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine when he did that damn song with what's her name? Nikki.
Yeah. That song was trash. I'm gonna keep it 100. That song was trash, but the video was so crazy.
Yeah, that you don't even know the fucking song was trash.
To be honest, that song wasn't even for us. Right. It was for kids. That's why it had all the colors. Yeah. That's how they got them. Because to be honest, the video didn't even have stuff the kids should have been interested in. Right. Especially with Nikki, booty all out. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have been nothing little kids were interested in, but all them colors.
All the colors.
You know what I'm saying? It pops to them.
All that cartoon. Yeah.
It pops to them. You got a man sitting here with rainbow hair. How's that not cool?
Yeah. Rainbow hair, rainbow teeth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as a little kid, rainbows was the shit. Come on now.
Right, that's a fact.
As a little kid, rainbows, it got every color. So no matter what your favorite color is, it's in there.
Yeah. That's a fact. But yeah, man, that's one of them things, you know, like music videos, man, if you do it right, it can enhance your music. Yep. If you do not do it right, it can take away. Oh, yeah, bad. So, anyways, man, we like I said, we're talking for hours, man. I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, here come pretty close, man. I think this summer is when we're planning on going to Texas. So
that's good.
Definitely got to get you on it.
I know I'm gonna shoot back down here for the summer because I got to grab my boys too.
Right on.
So and then I'm gonna be going right back. So it depends on what I'm doing. I'll slide through. Anytime.
Yeah, hopefully we can get you. You know, if our schedule works with your schedule, man, I'm hoping.
Right,
man. Please let the schedules work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, if it's in Texas, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. A lot of the times I could work with because I just do whatever I got to do to make it happen. Right. But it's with this travel, like that's a 10-hour drive. I be having to really plan that out, and then I still got to make sure my house is took care of back home. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the kids taken care of. Make sure we got everything. Like on the way down here, we had a blowout. Stuck on the side of the road for like 3 hours. I was hot. I was like, man, I got spare tires and everything in here. But the one problem was my jack. My father-in-law switched the bar out. Man. So I couldn't even jack my car up. I'm sitting there like, man, I got everything, but I can't even do nothing. It's cold out here, man. Yeah. So you got to.
Nobody wants to stop anymore.
No, not a soul stops. Not a soul stops for me. So I had to call somebody and pay $100 and something for them to jack my car.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Just to fucking jack the goddamn car.
Hey, we got it done and we're here. So
there you go, man.
But I sure appreciate you having me, man.
Like I said, I appreciate you coming on, man. Like we've been trying to do it for so long. I'm so glad we finally got to do it, bro.
Right.
Man. But yeah, anyways, bro, we out of here, man. 2 fingers up and we out.
Man, shout out to Wade Runner.
There you go. Hey.